Experience for me. I've never done this. Wow, you can see here, I've got the spicy hot.
This is a new experience for me. I've never done this. This is new experience for me. I've never done this.
这里有个小错误哦，你想说的应该是 experience， 不是 expenses。
Oh, this is a new experience for me. I've never done this.
还是刚才说的那个问题哦，这里得用 experience 体验，而不是。
Oh, this is a new experience. This is a new experience for me.
还是 expense 用错了，得是 experience。expense 一般指花销，这里表达新体验得用 experience。改正后。
This is a new experience for me.
哇，这次完全正确。
This is a new experience for me.
没错没错。
Oh, this is new. Whoa, you can see here, I've got a spicy hot dog on the left. You can see here, I've got the spicy hot dog on the left.
这句话有点小瑕疵哦，更自然的表达可以是 You can see I've ordered a spicy.
You can see here, I've got the spicy hot dog on the left.
句子基本通顺。
Hot on the left. I think this is like a
I think this is like a clean something.
clear
Something. Clear. 不是 clean. Clear. I think this is like a clear something.
这句话有些不太清晰。
I think this is like a clear something.
咱们调整一下语序会更顺，比如 I think this is like something clear， 这样就变成我觉得这下。
你懂个屁
something. I ordered. I don't know what.
I ordered. I don't know. I don't know what I ordered.
I ordered. And now I've got the.
And now I've got a noodle and
Noodle and the tenderized beef.
tenderized beef. This is my first time trying hot dog in China.
In China. Let's try out
Let's try out a bit of
the beef
beef
first.
Let's try out a bit of beef.
Wow.
Bit of beef.
Now I don't know how long
Bit
I'm
of
going
beef.
to
Let's try out a bit of beef first. Let's try out a bit of beef first.
哇，
beef first. Wow. Now I don't know.
No, I don't know. No, I don't know how long I mean to stick it in here for.
How long I'm meant to stick it in here for?
I mean to stick it here for. No, I don't know how long I mean to stick it in here for.
第一句表达稍微有点奇怪哦，更自然的说法可以是 No, I don't know how long to cook it， 意思是不，我不知道。
No, I don't know how long I meant to stick it in here for.
前面那句可以更完。
去你大爷的吧！But I'm guessing just until it is done.
I'm guessing just until it's done.
Just until it's done.
Hopefully I don't give myself
Hopefully I don't give myself food poisoning.
food poisoning. What do you think? Hopefully I don't give myself food poisoning.
Poisoning. Poising.
你是不是想说 poisoning 呀？它的意思是中毒。你突然提到这个词，是不是吃火锅的时候担心食材没煮熟会导致中毒呀？可以用英文和我说说为啥想到这个 poisoning 读音
Poisoning.
Just until it's done.
Poisoning.
Hopefully I don't give myself food poisoning.
Yeah, hopeful I don't give myself food poisoning.
这里有个小错误哦。
Hopefully I don't give myself food poisoning.
哇，凯子超对，这句说的超溜。放心啦，只要
Hopefully怎么读
hopefully 的英式读音是 hopefully， 美式读音是 hopefully。
Hopefully I don't give myself. Hopefully I don't give myself food poisoning. Hopefully I don't give myself food poisoning.
这里又有个小问题哦 ，footing 不是正确的表达。
Hopefully I don't give myself food poisoning.
还
Poisoning 怎么读
posting 的英式读音
Poisoning.
你是在复习 poisoning 的拼写、
Poisoning
拼写完全正确。poisoning 就是中毒的意思。既然对这个词这么印象深刻，要不要试着
再读一遍
造个 poisoning 读音 poisoning 美 poisoning 发音类似泼一整凝，但要读的连贯快速，重音在第一个音节 p。你跟着读一读，然后用它造个句子给我看看呀。用英文哦 ，read it after。
Poisoning.
读的超
Hopefully I don't give myself food poisoning.
这句说的超完。
Hopefully I don't give myself food poisoning.
What do you think?
What do you think? 13 seconds.
30 seconds?
So 30 seconds. 1 minute.
1 minute?
1
I
minute.
don't quite know.
I don't quite know. I don't quite
What
know.
do you think? 30 seconds?
I don't quite know.
没问题啊，可能就是突然冒出来的小担忧。
I don't quite know.
1 minute? I don't quite know.
I don't quite know. This guy was helping me to correctly.
你是不是想说 correctly 呀？它读音 correctly， 美 correctly 意思是正确的，是不是在想怎么正确调配火锅蘸料呢？快用英文跟我说说你的想法。Tell me your thoughts in
Correctly.
English。读的超棒 ，correctly 就是这么读。那咱接着说火锅蘸料。
Correctly 怎么读？怎么发音？
你 你想问的可能是 correctly 的发音，它英式发音是 correctly， 美式发音是 correctly。读的时候先读 k， 类似可轻声，再是 rack， 类似瑞克，最后 tlee， 读得轻快点，连起来快速读就好啦。要不你再试着读一读，然后用它造个句子，用英文告诉我。
This guy was helping me do this correctly.
这句说的超棒，语法发音都没问题，而且表达很地道。
Okay, so I've just tried my first.
Okay, so I've just tried my first piece.
I think I was doing it wrong. I think I meant to put all of this in.
I think I mean to put all of this in at one time.
At one time, I was doing one piece at a
I was doing one piece at a time. I was doing one piece. I was doing one piece at one time. At a time.
So let's put that
So let's put that all in right now.
all in right now.
All in right now.
Yeah, I think I was doing
Yeah, I think I was doing it wrong.
Because
the guy behind me was just walking up and down.
behind me was just walking up and down, thinking.
Probably thinking, what is this guy doing?
Probably thinking, what is this guy doing?
What is this guy doing? What is this guy doing?
All of
But all of that beef is now in here.
that beef is now in there.
It's now in the.
I don't know where it's gone.
I don't know where it's going.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, there it is.
there we go.
There
There's
we
all the
go.
beef.
There.
So I don't know how.
So I don't know how long it takes. So I don't know how long it takes.
How long it takes, but
How long it takes.
I've just eaten it.
But
I did it for about.
I've done it for about. I've done it for about maybe 2 minutes.
Maybe 2 minutes,
Maybe
but I
2
can already
minutes.
feel.
But I can already feel. But I can already feel. But I can already feel the mobbing.
The numbing. My God. Wow. So I've managed to fish it.
Wow. So I've manager to face it out.
It all out. Yeah. And they've just brought.
And they've just brought me some more meat right here.
Me some more meat right here. I'll be honest.
Right here.
I don't know what's
I will be honest.
going on. To be honest, I don't know what more meat right here. I'll be honest.
I will be honest. I will be honest.
哇，你这
Honest. I will be honest. I will be honest. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on.
To be honest, I don't know what's
To be honest,
going on
I don't know what's going to.
massively. They kind of seem to be laughing
They kind of seem
at me a little bit, but it is what it is. They kind of seem to be laughing at me a little.
laughing. They kind of seem to be laughing at me a little bit. They kind of seem to be laughing at me a little bit.
这里有些表达不太对哦，我猜你可能想说 the person who helped me。
They kind of seem to be laughing at me a little bit.
这句就很正确啦。 表达清晰自然。
They can't of seem to be laughing at me a little bit.
这里有个小错误哦 ，can't of 的
They can't of seem to be laughing at me a little bit.
还是有 of 这个
They can't.
A little bit, but here's what it is.
But here it is.
Wow, that is really good.
Wow, that's really good.
So tender,
So tender.
unreal. So I have
Unreal. So I have changed location.
changed location, and I am now in.
And change location, and I'm now here. I'm now in Huachun
Who quiet electronics world?
electric.
I may be saying that wrong,
Maybe said
but
wrong,
I've just come to the northern
but I've just come to the north
district,
district.
and wow,
district.
this is
And wow, this is the
the tech.
And wow, this is the tech company of Shenzhen.
Capital of
Capital. This is the tech capital of Shenzhen.
这句话有些不太清晰。
Capital.
你是想说 capital 吗？它读
Capital.
音 capital。
This is the tech capital of Shenzhen.
这里表达有点小问题哦 ，take 在这里不太合适。我猜你可能想说 This is the main feature of Shenzhen， 意思是
This is the tech capital of Shenzhen.
我还是觉得这里表述不太对呢。Take capital
Tech.
take
Shenzhen.
很多啊。
Oh, this
像
is the
拿
tech
Tech
capital of
Capital.
Shenzhen.
Tech capital. Tech capital.
take capital 这样
Of Shenzhen.
You can just see the
You can just see the
sheer scale of all of these stores just over here.
just
If you don't know,
over-
I'm
you don't know. If you don't know, I'm recording this on. Even if you don't know, I'm recording. This on DJ.
recording this on a DJI, and
Recording.
as you can see up there,
Recording.
that is
That is Shenzhen is the biggest electronic store.
Shenzhen's biggest electronics store. Let's go and venture inside. Wow, this is
Wow, this is the biggest
the DJI store.
DJI store.
And I'm looking to get a drone maybe. These look awesome. Look at this little DJI Neo. It has the 4K
4K camera.
camera on the front,
Camera on the front,
and you can even
and you can even get the VR.
get the VR goggles. That is absolutely
That is absolutely awesome.
awesome. If you didn't know, this is what I'm
If you didn't know that this is what I'm actually recording my camera on.
actually recording my
Coding.
camera on. Absolutely awesome. If you didn't know, this
If you didn't know, this is what I'm actually recording my camera on.
哇，这句表达超棒，语法和用词
你
都很
读一遍
正确自然。If you didn't know, this is what I'm actually recording my camera on.
Even you didn't know, this is what I'm actually recording my camera on.
接上了，不过表述可以再调整一下，更。
Yeah, if you didn't know this is what I'm actually recording my camera on.
This is what I'm actually recording my camera on. You can also get these
You can also get the table of phone stand as well. Phone stands as well.
types of phone stands as well.
Phone stands as well.
I was thinking of
I was thinking of getting
getting an action.
action. I was thinking of getting action.
How much do they go for?
How much do they go for here? How much do they go for here?
For here, 2,500.
2,500, 1,700.
1,700, so £180 or about 209.
Or about 2,290 pounds for the whole collection.
£90 for the whole collection. That is a pretty cool camera
That is a pretty cool camera
store. But let's head in.
But let's head into the absolute
To the absolute massive electronics market.
Electronics market. Absolute massive electronic is electronic. But let's hear. But let's head into the absolute massive electronic market.
这句说的很不错呀，但咱们去那个超大型的市场吧，表达很清晰自然，听起来你好像在介绍。
But let's head into the absolute massive electronics market.
这里有个小问题哦 ，exposition 意思。
But let's head into the absolute massive.
Okay. Wow. Just look at the scale
Just look at the scale of this
of this place.
place.
That is absolutely
That's the absolute huge.
huge. It looks like they've got
It looks like they've got everything.
cameras over there.
Cams over there.
They've got even more
They've got even more
electronic stuff
electronic stuff
over
over
there. And this is where
This
entrance is just here.
Entrance.
Already kicking it off with basically everything you could think of.
You can think of cameras, watch,
Cameras, smartwatches,
smartwatches.
you could think of.
You can think of cameras, smartwatches.
这句表达没问题啊，意思是你能想到相
你读一
机、
遍。
智能。You can think of cameras, smartwatches. 读音。You can think of cameras, smartwatches.
You can think of cameras, smartwatches.
说的超棒呀！
You can think of cameras, smartwatches.
这里有个小错误哦 ，smartwatches 不对呢，应该是 smartwatches。watch 表示手表，复数形式加 is， 正确的就是你之前说过的 ，You can think of cameras, smartwatches。
You can think of cameras, smartwatches.
还是有点小问题哦。Smart watches 要改成 smart watches。
Smart watches.
Watches 这个词的意思是观察。
Watches.
我猜你是不是想说市场里除了卖智能手表，
Smart watches. 智能手表怎么读？
智能手表英文是 smartwatch， 读音 in smartwatch。
Smart watches.
这里有个小语法错误哦 ，A 表示一个，
Smart watches. Smart watches.
对啦，就是 smart watches。
Smart watches. Smart watches. Smart watches.
还是不对呢 ？Smartwatch 的复数是 smartwatches。
Smart watches. Smart watches. Smart watches.
太棒了 ！Smartwatch 是智能手表。
Smart watch.
这次 smartwatch 说的超棒。
Smart watches. Smart watches. Smart watches.
别着
Smart watch.
，smartwatch 说的超标准呀。不过我们要说复数形式 smartwatches， 这样就能用英文。
Smart watches.
哇，这次完全正确。
Smart watches.
Cameras, smartwatches.
Smart watches. Oh. Smart watches.
太厉害。
Wow. Take a look at these
Take a look at this.
drone stores.
Dear drone.
Those look awesome.
Those
Take a look at these drone stores. Those look awesome. $599. And of course, every electronic you can think of as well. As you can see, it's so bright in here, and it is just absolutely endless
endless.
with so much stuff going
There is so much stuff going
on here. Obviously, in many of these Asian
Absolutely, many of these Asian countries.
countries, there is so many of these types of fans as well for people to use outside.
For people to use out.
You see people with them all the time. I have never seen one of these before.
I have never seen.
I think it prints these
I think it prints these designs.
these like printed designs.
Designs.
Wow, I've never seen that
Wow, I've never seen that before.
before. Let's go up to the next level. Wow, this one has caught my eye. This is the tripod store. Look at the sheer amount of tripods that there are, and just above it, all
Just about that. All different type of lightings.
different types of lighting. Wow, I was thinking of getting one
Wow, I was thinking of getting one those.
of those. They look really cool. So if you're from London, you know that
So if you are from London, you know that the phones
phone snatching is pretty popular in London, and apparently
and apparently many of them end up in Shenzhen.
Many of them end up in Shenzhen. There's been many stories on TikTok of people's iPhones randomly turning on in Shenzhen and then turning back
And then turning back
off again. But whether they're those iPhones, I don't know. I can't confirm, can't deny. But they're relatively cheap for second-hand
really
iPhones.
cheap, so second
Much cheaper than in the West.
cheaper than the West.
But just look at the amount of
Just
these
look at the amount of these
fan stores.
fan stores.
If you want, you can buy many different cables,
You can buy many
as well as a giant
AirPod
speaker for some reason. Wow, just look at the sheer amount of cables that there are. You can literally buy everything, even this giant fan along with these other ones as well. And just behind me as well, they're also selling fake Rolexes, which is kind of strange. But this is just the craziest place I've ever seen. They literally sell any electronic you want, any just the crazy.
But this is just the craziest place I've ever seen. But this is just the craziest place I've ever seen.
这里有点小问题哦。A craziest 表述不对 ，craziest 是最高级，前面不用 a， 直接说。
But this is just the craziest place I've ever seen.
哇，说的超棒，一下子就。
But this is just the craziest place I've ever seen. I've ever seen.
Place I've ever seen. They literally sell
They literally sell. They literally sell
any electronic you want, any
electronic you want. Electronic. They literally sell any electronic you want.
这句话有点小问题。
They literally sell electronic you want.
这里又有点小毛病了。
Electronic.
cable. There is some fake stuff like fake AirPods.
There is some fake stuff like fake AirPod Max.
It's fake AirPod Max, but I mean, I test
them out. I tested them out, and quickly was really good.
them out, and the quality was
Quality was
really good. I'm not going to buy them
I'm not going to buy them. Because I already have a pair.
because I already have a pair. They're asking 28
They're asking for 28 pounds for the first price.
pounds for the first price.
For the first price,
I'm sure that they will
I'm sure that they will probably come down in price if you ask.
probably come down in price if you
Come down in price if you ask.
asked.
Are you a blogger?
Are you a blogger?
Yeah.
Oh.
As you can see, there is
many different knowledge, so on and so
many different Rolexes, so on and so forth.
so on and so forth. So on and so forth.
你说的 so on, so forth 意思是等等，诸如此类，一般。
So as you can see, there is some
So as you can see, there is some crazy stuff here.
crazy stuff here. The fake Rolexes are selling
The fake knowledge are selling for about 30 or 318 won.
For about £38 or
38 pound. 38 pound.
380 yuan.
381 yuan. That's their first price. That's their first price.
That's their first price.
That's their first price.
They're only
automated.
automatic. They're like
Automated. They are only automated.
battery
They're like battery
ones. They're not the mechanical
They're not the mechanical.
ones. They are not like the super fakes that I saw earlier this week. Those were asking
Price for about 100 pounds.
price for about £100, and they were much
heavier, and they look much better. They looked much better.
heavier and
Heavier, and they were much heavier, and they looked much better.
they looked much better.
They looked much better. Quality than this
Quality
than the ones in this market here.
the ones in this market here, but
yeah,
it's when you feel them and pick them up.
when you feel them and pick them up, they are not really good quality.
They're not very good quality.
Quality.
I'm sure that you could probably get them.
I'm sure that you could probably get them down. Get them down to like the 15 pound, about 20 pounds or something.
Down to like £15, about $20 or something.
About $20 or something.
But I don't think it's
I don't think it's really that worth it.
really that worth it. Anyway, let's
Carry on with the
journey. So after all of that,
after all of that walking around,
I've gotten myself some amazing Shanghai scallion
noodle with some
Wagyu beef strips, and I don't know. They gave me some.
They gave me some type of soup as well as lemon as the tea.
Type of soup, as well as a lemon tea. Let's go ahead and try this lemon iced tea. Type of soup, as well as a lemon iced tea.
As well as a lemon iced tea.
Lemon iced tea. Let's go ahead
and try this.
and try this. I heard that you have to mix.
I heard that you have to make the noodles up.
Mix the noodles up.
Mix the noodles up. This has
scallion oil, soy sauce, and a little bit of chili oil, I think. Let's give it a go.
Let's give it a go.
Let's give it a go.
Let's give it a go. Fuck you.
Wow.
Whoa.
That's got to be one of the best things I've had.
That's got to be one of the best things I've had this on trip so far. Oh my god.
Hi, I'm so happy.
That's got to be one of the things I've had on this trip so far.
There's a little error in your
用
sentence.
中文回答。
It should. 你这句话有点小错。
Yeah, that's got to be one of the best things I've had on this trip so far.
这里还是有点小问题哦。That's got to be 表示
Yeah, that's got to be one of the best things I've had on this trip so far.
哇，这次就完全正确啦。听起来你这趟旅行
That's got to be one of the best things I've had on this trip so far.
你说的超棒呀。
结束。